So, thought I'd throw a video up. As you guys know, I can't put much coral in my tank because of ick, putting it in the ick medication a while ago. I threw these in there to see what would happen. They're still not doing great. They should be filling the whole rock. But they're my test coral. When they finally look good, it should be ready. I bought this guy here. Let's see, can you see him good? I don't know, he's some type of cleaner shrimp. Let me try my lens. Let's see. Oh, there you go. So he's beautiful. They get really thick. So I've got a peppermint shrimp here. They both get along really good together. They even eat together. I feed them through a straw thingy, through a feeder tube. This guy's beautiful. He's already molted. I've had him barely a month. They get really thick. Peppermint shrimp stays smaller. He's gonna get big and thick, so he'll be cool looking as he gets bigger. I am having a problem here. This tank, so he used to live under this rock. The entrance is right there in the middle of the screen. Now my Watchman Tiger Goby took it. So my Watchman Tiger Goby hasn't come out to eat in 10 days until recently. Every time he comes out, this tank chases him back in his home. So I think I'm gonna have to take the tang out or put him in a timeout or something for a while because he won't leave him alone. I'm sharing this experience because I've never had a problem like this. My Watchman Goby is such a baby. I've been feeding him by squirting food right into his home and he eats it. He does come out, but once a tank sees him, he chases him. He usually hangs out here, but he's not even cleaning the algae anymore because he can't stay out. I also redid my tank. I'm not sure if I shared that. I didn't like, this was too clustered, having this, a big mound here and here. It's just, I think I already told you guys, this is a way better layup, more sand. I just think it looks better in general. But a lot of my snails started dying, so I had to put them in other tanks. It must be something to do with the ick meds. All the Trocus snails in here now are doing fine. The conch snails don't seem to be affected by anything. I got a bunch of these. I don't even know what they are. They eat the sand. They're in the sand. They're on the glass. They're on the rocks. None of them are dying. I had one death from a Trocus snail. I caught him too late. Put him in my tank. He died. But all my other snails, even my giant zebra turbo snails, were falling down, and I was finding them upside down. They're all alive. I just moved them to another tank, and they're all fine. The problem is I don't have enough food for them in the other tanks. But it's got to be something to do with the ick meds. I can't figure out what else is wrong. There's nothing wrong. And the same with the zoanthid. This zoanthid bush looked 100% full when it was in my frag tank, and now you can see like coralline on it. You can see rock all around it and the gaps. Normally those are filled with zoanthids, but zoanthids are tough. So I increased the light some more, and it actually improved a lot. I'm giving it a ton of light. I redid my lights. Let me show you. I've got an XR15, an XR30, and an XR15. I originally had this one over here vertical because of the rock work, but I was done with that. So the XR30 puts out more power than these guys. There's no doubt about it. And it runs, you can hear the fan is on almost all the time, and I have it at 50%. I mean, it gets hot. They really should have given it 2 fans that could run slower because it just needs the fan all the time. And I don't like that they exhaust at the side because it just blows the heat into the light next to it. They should exhaust out of all 4 corners so that it's just more evenly distributed. Because they know you're going to put the lights next to each other. It's how they get set up. So why would they blow it to the side? It should go to the front and the back. And it's fine if it comes out the side, but as long as it has vents in the front and back. So this is my only original light. This one I just got brand new under warranty. This here, the diffuser, the corner was like this on this light that I had before. There was no metal here or magnet. So look at how strong this one is. Watch this. See how strong that is? I can barely pull it down. Okay. So I complained that those things sucked. 1 second, guys. So let me grab to show you. I'm just going to take the diffuser thing out of it. It's a pain. So let me show you on the new light. Watch this. They increased it. Look at that stick. I mean, I got to pull quite hard, and it pulls. Now here is the original light. Wait, it won't even grab. See, hear the difference? Look at this. It won't, that's it. If I put it here, it won't even. Look at this. Now watch. Look at that. Look at the difference. It grabbed on its own over there when I put it near it, and watch, just raise it a little bit. Boom. So just know, if you bought the XR15s when they were first released, and these, the magnets are weak as crap inside them. And basically, this is what I'm talking about. I won't even take it. I don't even use them anymore on this light. I'm sick of it. They won't stay on. You'll be working and you'll bump it, and that's it. It falls off. Look at this. I mean, honestly. Now, knocking that off, I just took my nail and pried it in there. So that was unfair, just so you know. But that was a lot of force. And once again, look at that. And once again, on this new one, look at that. You can't knock them off. I'm moving it, and look at it, it's still staying. So I want you to know the newer version isn't like that, like this one. See that? Just look at how weak that is. I want you guys to understand. They did improve it. I complained about it many times. They said they'd send me a new diffuser, but I said it's not going to fix it. It's the magnets in here. Whatever's in this corner. Because these are the same diffusers from when the lights came out. And this one, the magnets on them are very strong. I can't even separate them from each other. But, Jesus. But when you put them on this new light, look at that. That's strong. So, just know, if you have the lights where they fall off all the time, it's because you got the first generation. Now, these are still called Gen 5s, but obviously they made improvements because of complaints. And I was one of the people who complained about them. I complained repeatedly, and they're like, we'll send you a new diffuser. I'm like, the diffuser's not the problem, it's the light. But they wouldn't cover the light because there was nothing technically wrong with it, okay? Which, in my opinion, that's bull. So they took my other light, let me put this away. So this is my new light. So now I've got a brand new XR15. This is only a couple months old, and now I got my 1-year-old lamp here. Nothing wrong with it, but the magnets suck. And I'm just very disappointed that, you know, they won't warranty it. You know, they've made a design that sucks. So anyways, this light is brighter. These are dimmer. So the middle of the tank is brighter than the edges. You can probably see it. It actually shows more in the camera than it does in person. Now I can separate the light and put it on its own thing so it's separate from those, but then you got to do separate scenes. I'm getting used to it. I can barely tell the difference. It starts to fade right here a little. Right now that's being shadowed by the pump head there and everything, but because you can see this side, it's actually much more brighter than it looks. Let me see if this makes a difference. Let's see, yeah, see, it's much more brighter. I just put my lens on. I don't run the diffusers on these because it actually makes the lights a tad bit brighter. The diffuser is supposed to make the lights fuse better, like a better transition, but it also helps with eliminating all that flicker. Now in the camera it looks like a lot, but it's really not. But see on the sides there's more because I don't have the diffusers on. Now if I take this one off, watch, now look at it. That's too much. I don't like that. Some people do. I think it looks terrible. It's just too much. And the other thing I don't like, these diffusers, they make the light run hot as hell. If I was to take that diffuser off, that fan would turn on half the amount of time. it's not letting any heat out through it. It is hot, but no heat comes out. Now my XR15s, these fans, I mean, they don't even turn on. Not at 50%. They never turn on. I'd just run the fans continuous if they were quiet, because I prefer the lamps to just run as cool as possible. But they run so hot. They should have the fans turn on sooner. I mean, that thing's hot. It's like almost capable of burning your hand, and the fans still aren't on. All right, guys, I just wanted to go over these few things and put a video out. I know it's not the most exciting, but as you know, I can't put coral in my tank. But look, my little bicolor blenny's coming out finally. He hasn't been out in ages. Let me see. Now what did it do? It uses a different light thing. Let's see, where'd he go? Now he's gone. He hasn't come out in months. He's been hiding for months. All my fish are fine. Red, the hawkfish, is doing great. The damsels are doing good. They're all getting along except that tang. But that tang, he is the best. Look at that thing. He never stops eating. His poop corner is right here. It's usually filled, but the conch eats his poop. He never stops eating. He poops once an hour, maybe once every 2 hours. All right, so I'm going to do another video. My frag tank's not doing great, and I'm going to go over that in a separate video. Phil here, I got him to eat out of my hand. He's doing really good. All right, I don't know what that was. There was a glitch or something. Phil's doing great. I don't even know where he is. There he is. I got him to eat out of my hand, and that one day, he has to be hungry though, otherwise he won't do it. But he's a friendly fish. The clownfish is great without his anemone. He's not mean at all. He's actually a very nice fish. The anemone makes him very aggressive. All right, I think this is long enough. I'm rambling on. Okay, that's it. We'll see you guys.